This is going to be a demonstration of a Quadratus Lumborum release, also known as the QL. The Quadratus Lumborum is a muscle that attaches to the upper side of the ilium and the lowest portion of the rib, and then it attaches all along the lumbar spine. It's a flexor of sorts here that sits right in the lower back. The easiest way to find the edge of the muscle is to actually find your spine. Right next to the spine are going to be your erectors, and then just outside that you're going to feel a dimple kind of in this 45-degree region. What I'm going to do is place the ball in that dimple, laying on the ground. Now, it is not accessible to lay straight onto the body of the muscle. That won't release it. We actually want to get at the side body of the muscle and then apply pressure angularly into it. So I'm going to show this from two angles. What I'm going to do is place that ball on the outer edge of the muscle, which is right here, like so. I'm going to lay on it. I'm going to tuck my knee up, and I'm going to tilt onto it at 45 degrees, like so, and then focus on breathing. The reason I need to hold my knee is to pull my pelvis into a neutral position so the muscle's tight, because the muscle helps regulate the position between the pelvis and the rib cage. So I need my rib cage flat and I need my pelvis flat. That's why I'm holding my knee up. So to see this from the top down, so you can see the angle, what you're going to notice is I'm going to lay on the ball, like so. I'm going to pull my knee up. Right now I'm not on the muscle, I'm next to it. And then I'm going to tilt sideways and breathe into that area, and that's going to create an angle of pressure into the muscle, hitting the trigger point on the side body of the muscle. And I'm just going to take deep diaphragm breaths, and I'm going to hold this for however long I need to. So the key here is to understand that people will get spasms in this area. And a lot of the time, it's because the QL is involved in hinging motions like this, but what most people don't realize is it's also involved in lateral flexion, like so. So when I tilt sideways like this QL's lengthened, this one's shortened, and vice versa. Also, when I'm walking or rotating, the QLs are actually shifting in order to maintain position of the spine. That's why the QL attaches to all 5 prostheses of the lumbar spine. It's also on the outside here, where on the inside, the psoas is attaching on the other side. So between those two muscles, that's part of how we regulate the lumbar position in space as we move through our hips and rib cage, is the psoas and the QL work together. So a lot of the time, if you have hip flexor tension, you're going to have QL tension, and vice versa. So by lengthening and activating the psoas and releasing the QL, you're going to get better lumbar position. So this is a really important technique.